Yeah, I mean, Chappie's, as of late has been really, really good. And, those are two big outs. You're facing, Joe Mauer, who puts the ball in play and doesn't strike out a lot, and he's able to strike him out. And Buxton's been swinging really well, especially against left-handers. So, I mean, those are two big outs. And then to get the final three, I mean, it's just a huge performance by him.
For as dominant as Betances is at times, it seems like he's struggled with his control. Why do you think there's been so much inconsistency there with walks in particular?
It's hard to say. Yesterday he was he located extremely well, and I thought it was a game that got him back on track, and today it kind of reared its ugly head again. So we'll keep trying to figure it out.
Back to Chapman, what's been different with him on the mound? Why has he had so much success here in the month of September?
I don't see, a lot. I don't see a lot of difference in him. Maybe you could say he ran into some bad luck. We tried to look at it. We looked at tape. We looked at a lot of things, and his ball just, he's getting swings and misses now for whatever reason. And I'm sure there is something different, but from the naked eye, it's really tough to see.
Brendan.
Are you noticing improved command from him at least?
Yes. I mean, that's a big thing. He's ahead in the count a lot more, too. And the at-bats aren't nearly as long. So that makes a big difference.
Mike?
Joe, will you consider what you did with Chapman? You demoted him for a bit. Will you consider demoting to Betances from that eighth inning role?
I haven't really made any decisions. We just came off a pretty emotional game and a big win. So, I mean, we got to get him straightened out because he's really important to us moving forward.
Yep. Go ahead to your right, Joe.
Joe, you talk about the emotion in a series like this. How big is it to win the first game, and especially the way you guys did it?
Well, I think it's important. I said this is a big series for both teams, and for us for a number of reasons. To be able to win the first one like this, Santana has thrown the ball extremely well. He threw the ball again tonight. We were able to, get a couple runs tonight, one off of him and a couple off of him, and made it stick. And the job that Jaime did, just fabulous. Just an outstanding start. And these guys have been swinging the bats. Just an outstanding start on his part.
Justin?
Joe, did it feel like you were managing more than just game 150 of the season? Feel have that playoff atmosphere?
Yeah, I think it does. But I think we've kind of been in that mode for a while. But, knowing where we both are in the standings, yes, it does feel a little bit different.
What specifically made Garcia so good tonight?
I thought he had everything, and I thought he used his breaking balls extremely effective tonight. His curveball and his slider, and kept him off balance. Was able to throw his changeup behind in the count. I thought his fastball had good movement too.
And it seemed like you guys were extremely aggressive on the base pass. Was that part of the game plan going in with with Gardner?
For us, it's part of the game plan if the opportunity is there, every night.
Susan, do you have a question? Okay. Andrew and Dan.
Would you be hesitant to change what you've been doing with Green and Robertson in terms of their roles because of how effective and?
Yeah, well, I mean, you like to have roles, but if you have to make some adjustments, you make them. I mean, that's the bottom line. It's the time of the year. If you have to make some adjustments, you make them.
Dan.
Joe, I know it was just one game, but
Right
again, the 0 for 12 to get a win without a hit and runners. Sorry.
Whatever it takes.
Runner in scoring position.
Yes. RISP.
Is that
I mean, we had our opportunities to score more runs. They had some opportunities too, especially in that eighth inning. But we had some opportunities. We weren't able to take advantage of it. You win a game like that, it's great.
Wally.
Joe, I know at this point it's not about personal goals, but do you think that there might be some frustration on the part of Garcia if he had gotten that final out?
This is your big day on him.
This is my big day.
You know what I realized I'm not going to do because it was Jaime and Dellin? I'm not going to pitch him the same day. That's what I'm not going to do.